This is Suzanne Knabe-Nicole from Police Science Doctor with a weekly dose of police science snippets. We are now on number 196. Police science snippets are little bits of information that I've extracted from mainly recently published research articles in the fields of police science, evidence-based policing, investigative psychology, forensic psychology, and the like. And these are bits that I think are something that you could put to use straight away. You could apply, you could start thinking about and start discussing with your colleagues. By that, I mean that is hopefully not something that's too abstract or too niche or too much about methodology and validity of methodologies to be used. So very hands-on, hopefully, pieces of research that I think will be useful. I talk about these every Tuesday on the social media channels, and also they are emailed straight into your inbox every Tuesday with the link to the original research article. If you get yourself onto the Police Science Doctor email list, you will get these weekly emails, and you'll also get sent the password to the read page on the Police Science Doctor website, where you can find all the PDFs of the previous snippets for each week that came before. So this week we've got, as the first snippet, the impact of adjacent consent. Adjacent consent, which is voluntary sexual intimacy, impacts how the victim is seen if she's then sexually assaulted by the same perpetrator. Victims are penalized morally for adjacent consent in how they are seen by others and are less likely to report their sexual assaults in cases involving adjacent consent. That's something that obviously we need all professionals working in the criminal justice field to become aware of, that just because there has been some kind of physical contact before that was consensual, it does not impact what happened to the victim without consent. Okay, it should not diminish that at all. The second snippet for this week is about gang membership and health. Gang membership is a primary stressor that leads to secondary stresses with direct and indirect adverse effects on mental health. This research evaluated the health impact of leaving a gang. Compared with those who stayed in gangs, those who left experienced improvements in global functioning, overall mental health diagnosis, behavior towards others, functioning, substance abuse functioning, and alcohol-related diagnoses. So it's definitely good for your health to be leaving a gang. And this article is open access, which means you can read the whole article, as is the previous one, actually, as far as I could tell anyway. And the third article, unfortunately, is not open access, which means you can only access the abstract, which is a summary of what was done, how, and what the outcomes were. That is unfortunately beyond my control. It's got something to do with the subscription paywall of the publisher of that article. So this last article is about fleeing suspects and use of force. Black citizens who experience an elevated fear of law enforcement frequently engage in avoidance strategies, such as fleeing when confronted by police. This avoidance behavior commonly transpires when the police officer is white. Problematically, this avoidance strategy may place these citizens at an increased risk for officer use of force as the police seek to subdue fleeing suspects. So it's actually counterproductive. Obviously, it might be interpreted as shifty, suspicious if somebody sees police and runs away. Obviously, the reasons could be understood for somebody who may be fearful, but it can have a counteractive effect. And obviously, this effect was observed to be strongest in Black citizens and white police officers in that combination. So again, something to be aware of when you're working in the field. And these were the snippets for this week. Don't forget, I've already sent 2 emails about this. Next week, Wednesday, Thursday, 11th and 12th of September, we have the Society of Evidence-Based Policing Conference in Cambridge, at Cambridge University in the UK, actually. So if you can still go to SEBP, actually I can show it here, sebp.police.uk to see if there's any tickets left. It's really going to be a good event. I'll be doing some filming. I'll be interviewing some of the speakers. I'll be interviewing some of the guests or delegates. So it would be great to see you there. If you are there, just come and say hello when you see me. And hopefully we'll get some good footage from that. So until then, I wish you a very good week. I'll see you again next Tuesday, as always. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.